Class, happy Wednesday. Today I'm going to teach you how to use IXL and take a screenshot so that you can load it or upload it as your classwork. So this is going to come in handy for today's math, but we also use this for other assignments. So I just wanted to make this video so you're more comfortable with using that. So the first thing you're going to do is click on the classwork tab at the top of our Google Classroom. And then under math, today's work is IXL pictograph practice. You're going to go to the link. So you're going to start with the first link. You're going to log into IXL. I will show you how to do that. You're going to answer the questions until you reach a score of 100. And then I'll show you where that score bar is that shows you. And then lastly, you're going to take a screenshot of both pages and submit 2 screenshots as your work for today. So we're going to start with this one, and then we'll move on to this one. That would be your 2 links, and you're going to have 2 separate screenshots to upload today. So when you click on that link, it's going to take you to IXL, and it's going to ask for your username and password. You're going to have to put those in. Your username and password you can find on the online login sheet that I sent you in your email. And if you can't find that, please feel free to email me and I can send you your link right away. So you're going to press sign in. All right, this is going to look kind of familiar because we have done this as a class, but you've never done it independently. So you're going to scroll down. This is what you're working on. Here is the score bar that I was talking about. So it will tell you how many questions you've answered, how much time you've been working on it, and your score out of 100. I need you to get 100 points to be done with this assignment. So I also have, I accidentally pressed on it, but I have these little voice speech buttons. So if you don't feel comfortable reading them, you can scroll over that and click on it, and it will tell you exactly what the words say.
Downhill skiing, figure skating, ski jumping, bobsledding, hockey, cross-country skiing.
Okay, so if you are not able to read some of the words, that can help you out. So the directions for this say, look at the pictograph. And we kind of looked at some of the subjects that were here. Favorite winter Olympic sports. That's the title of this graph. And here are the certain sports that they were deciding on which ones were the favorites. So each snowflake represents 10 children. So for example, 10 children liked figure skating because there is 1 snowflake. If I asked you how many students like cross-country skiing, you would go to that section in the graph, take a look at it, and you would count up your snowflakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know that 4 snowflakes, with each snowflake being 10 children, is 10, 20, 30, 40 children like cross-country skiing. So that's just an overview. Let's go down and look at what the question is asking us.
How many children does each symbol represent?
How many children does each symbol represent? So each snowflake, that's our symbol, equals 10 children. So how many children does each symbol represent? 10. Excellent. We got 10 points. Look at this pictograph. Class reading. This is how many books the students read in each month. November, December, January, February. Each book equals 2, or each picture of the book equals 2 books read. How many books does each symbol represent? 2 books. Awesome. Now it's going to get a little harder as you move on. You can see our score on the side here is 19. Look at the pictograph. Favorite snow activities: making snowballs, snowboarding, skiing, making snowmen, ice skating. Each snowflake symbol equals 2 children. Now they're going to ask us how many children chose skiing as their favorite activity. So we'll go up to skiing and take a look. We can count by twos because each snowflake equals 2 children. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 children chose skiing as their favorite activity. Wow, great job. All right, look at this pictograph. Reading competition results. This is how many books each student read. Adele, Rupert, William, Brian, and Hugo. Each symbol of a book represents or equals 10 books. How many books did Brian read? So let's scroll up. Brian, he read 1, 2, 3. Did he actually read 3 books? No. Each book symbol represents 10 books. So we have to count by tens. 10, 20, 30. Brian actually read 30 books. All right, now it's getting a little trickier. Look at this pictograph. We have web page visited. This is how many web pages the students visited. Amir, Anna, May, Barry, and Jacob. Each full symbol of a full computer is 10 web pages read. If there's a half computer, which makes sense because half of 10 is 5, it will equal 5 web pages. In all, how many web pages did the people in the graph visit? Holy moly, we are going to have to add up all of the web pages that all of these students read. So that means we're going to have to take a look at all the students and count up how many computers we see, and then that will tell us how many web pages all the students read. So let's count by tens for the full computer symbols. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240. And then we have this last half of a computer, 245 web pages were read. Wow, great. So that is how you complete this. I'm going to let you do the rest on your own. To take a screenshot, you're going to follow the directions for how to take a screenshot on your Chromebook. I'm going to take one on my computer. It's a little different than yours, so you screenshot just like that. You heard the picture get taken. You're going to go to classwork, and then I'm going to have to sign out quickly and then sign into a new account so that I can show you how to submit this as a student. Same thing, you're going to go to the classwork. Oh, you're going to scroll down to math. Click on that pictograph post. Now see how it says add or create on the side where it says your work. So here's the information you need to add your work. So you're going to click add. You're going to click file. And then you're going to upload from your device. Okay, mine looks a little different than yours. You'll probably have to click something called downloads on the side. But mine's saved to my desktop, so I'm going to open that and upload it. Okay. And then you're not going to mark it as done yet because you still need to complete the second page. You're going to do one more, get a score of 100, take that screenshot, and then you're going to turn both in at the same time. So then when you're done with that, you're going to turn in. You should have 2 screenshots here. I'm just doing one to show you. And then you could take a look at it. And as a teacher, I can see when you turn this in that you've answered 5 questions, but it's going to be more than that because you need to get a score of 100. This was just a demo, so I did not reach that score of 100, but you need to submit and have a score of 100 in this box to take your screenshot. If you have any questions, please email me. Hopefully this video helped you understand a little bit more of how to use IXL. I really love this website because it's a fun way to do math online. It's the same stuff in your workbook, but you can do it on the computer and then I can see it easier. And it reads the questions for you. For those of you who might struggle with reading, this is a very helpful website. So I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you have fun with this assignment.